Look at me. Can you see me? Can you see the years of painstaking dedication that it took to get here? Look harder. Can you see the desire in my eyes? Can you see just how badly I want to make them realize that I am more than just my skin color, and so are you? When you look at me, you can't see my history. You can't see my deepest fears or my dreams. Everything you think you know is based on stereotypes, assumptions, and unidimensionally constructed notions of what you think it means to be a person that looks like me. You don't see my constant stance, straddling a fault line that divides my life in two, never allowing me to stray too far to either side without somebody trying to put me back into my place. But I don't have one. My box doesn't have four sides. It's filled with layers and colors and questions and ambiguities, forcing me to stand here in solitude. See, to some, I'm not black enough. But to most, I'm not white enough. Why is it okay for people to impose an identity upon me that I never fully decided upon? The Jewish law says I'm Jewish, but the Hillel students don't see it that way. They avert their glances as I walk by their table, assuming I'd never be interested in what they'd have to say. If they really looked, they just might be able to see my mother and my father in me. They might be able to see that it truly is possible to love someone that doesn't look like you, unconditionally, the way my mother loves me. The one drop rule says I'm black, but I'm not really black. At least that's what they say. How could I ever really identify with their experiences, right? See, they look at me and they don't see those times I've been followed around the store. Or maybe they overlooked that time my professor asked me to translate something from Ebonics to English so the class could understand. My biracial hair and the summa cum laude on my diploma tells them all they need to know about my struggles. I couldn't possibly understand. Only half of my ancestors were slaves. Well, let me tell you what I do understand. Let me tell you what I see. I see a world full of people who can't see what's right in front of them because they've been taught not to look. Where the perception is more important than the reality. Where divide and conquer still stands as we've internalized our differences so deeply that we can't even find the threads of commonality that link us all together. A place of playing it safe because they might take my job next. Nobody wants to be that person. Well, it's never going to be convenient to be that person. But our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. You might be asking yourself, once I become that person, will they see me then? Or will I see another angry minority who talks about race too much? Well, I'll let you know, because race isn't going to be my barrier toward exposing the truth. Look one last time, really hard. Can you see me now? Of course you can. It's dark in here. Just remember, when the lights come back on, it's still not okay for you to finish my story before I get the chance to tell it to you.
Yes, I am a black genius. 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 Yes, I am a black genius.